up, let me ask you about politics. You ran for office. What lessons did you learn when you ran for office? What does politics look like for you?
Well, it's much more fun to win than to lose, and but also what are you in it for? If it's for a resume, fine. They've got zillions of other people who will do that. But if you have a purpose, even if you don't win the election, if you get certain issues out there, then you might have made a useful contribution. And I think we got good issues out there in terms of the tax code.
The tax code, right.
Reforming health care, which now looks like will finally happen in a positive way. Social Security, personal accounts. Sometimes they're long gestation periods, longer than I would have liked, but eventually we'll get them.
Do you see a difference in generations from, say, the baby boomers to the millennials today? Is there a difference in outlook and a difference in managing millennials?
Well, every generation is different, and every older generation thinks the young ones are going to wreck the world. That's normal. And so, for example, when you have an audience now, as President Mike Perlis was talking about, we had a 30 under 30 conference in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And an audience there, they're all looking at this thing, and this is part of how it's not rudeness, they are listening, but it's part of talking to each other as part of the experience of what's happening on stage. So, yeah, that's very different. And we'll see how these things unfold. But certainly one of what that kind of technology means is that the deficiencies in our schools can be overcome. And when you find something you're curious about, I mean, it's like a genie in a lamp. The search engine,
right.
I write books. And I used to have a thing called a card catalog. Maybe you're old enough to remember those things.
Class of '86.
So, but now you go online. You've got the whole world at your fingertips.
Right.
It's miraculous.
Yeah, I think they're very